Hi there! How's your month going so far? I sincerely hope everything's going okay for you. Before we begin, please keep in mind, I know I'm customized to look like an alien, but that's just for entertainment. And what motivates me is sharing stories that I find fascinating to talk about. This was one of them. What always motivates me is love. There's no hatred on my part. Anyway, moving on, we're doing something new today. I'm going to be stepping into music history today. And today we're talking about a really eccentric artist. Say, have you ever heard of a man called Sun Ra? He's not a Japanese superhero. Man, this is going to be even weirder than that time I heard of an Olympic game themed horror movie. Let's dive in, shall we? Sun Ra was born by the name Herman Blunt. He was an American jazz composer, band leader, multi-instrumentalist, and poet. Sun Ra is considered to have one of the largest discographies in music history. He's a man with 100 different albums containing over 1,000 songs. That's one prolific man, to say the least. However, Sun Ra is considered to be one of the oddest oddballs in music history. So, you're asking me what I mean by this. What I mean is, this is his background. It reads like a conspiracy theorist TV thriller in the 90s. To be completely honest, Fox Mulder would have a field day with this guy. When he was among the living, Sun Ra claimed that his parents were abducted by aliens, and that he was actually born on the planet Saturn. He saw himself as a chosen one. He believed his destiny was to convert people into a pacifist society. And he refused to acknowledge that this story was crazy. Sun Ra also refused to show up in public without his costume. To those uninitiated, Sun Ra's fashion makes Lady Gaga look normal by comparison. His outfit was a combination of gold prophet robes mixed with an ancient Egyptian crown. That's unusual. And his bandmates had the same outfit, even after his death, and they still perform to this day in those outfits. Sun Ra was also very strict with himself. He refused to take any kinds of substances or alcohol at the time, which was common for rock stars to do. So, contrast to popular belief, Sun Ra was telling these alien stories sober. How unusual. Next, Sun Ra had multiple musicians working for his band. However, if Sun Ra did not like how somebody was playing or acting in the band, he would leave the guy stranded in an area that the band was scheduled to perform in. So you could end up a vagrant just because you made Sun Ra mad. Also, please keep this in mind. Sun Ra was sometimes touring in foreign countries, mostly parts of Europe. These repeated incidents got so bad that the US State Department asked Sun Ra to only abandon his men when they were in the United States. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That's such an oddly specific request. Why is that? Well, Sun Ra's behavior was causing a minor ongoing international incident. The US State Department discovered that he littered Europe with so many jazz musicians. These jazz musicians had no passports or any ways of returning home. This guy really has issues. Sun Ra was also performing during the late 30s until 1993, where he passed on at age 79. During Sun Ra's final years, he was treated by a baffled physician, who kept calling a neurologist for advice due to how strange he was. I mean, you'd have a hard time too dealing with a man who claimed to be from Saturn. Just saying. Lastly, his legacy lives on in a different way. He was the inspiration for Simpsons author Matt Groening, Bjork, and Devo, who were all huge fans of his music. Have a pleasant rest of your day. Bye!